And welcome to the weekend warm-up, coming to you live from the Premier League studios.
The four of us are here to help you settle into 2021 as we all make new targets for the year ahead. And our Premier League clubs are no exception. The first two games have been played, with the opening goal of the new year going to Thomas Solskjaer as West Ham ended a four-game winless run, while Manchester United's very real title hopes strengthened following their victory over Aston Villa. Four fixtures to look forward to then on Saturday as Tottenham face a tricky opponent in Leeds, while Arsenal travel to West Brom later in the day. Chelsea against Manchester City is Sunday's showpiece before Liverpool look for a first win in three when they travel to the South Coast on Monday.
OK, the table looks like this. The champions remain at the summit, but Manchester United are second and level on points with their bitter rivals. Leicester and Everton make up the top four, whilst there are a crazy amount of teams on 26 points. Chelsea, Aston Villa, Spurs, Manchester City, Southampton and West Ham down in 10th. Arsenal remain in the bottom half in 13th. Sheffield United, West Brom and Fulham are stuck in a relegation zone, with Brighton in potential danger of falling into it themselves this weekend. Another penalty for Manchester United and another 3 points. Guys, they made hard work of it, but they got the job done. And by the way, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too.
And football's back, because that was a proper game of football, by the way.
No, and how on earth did it happen that Man United are now level on points?
No, they're not teams.
They're level on points.
Top.
They're second on.
They're joint.
They're second on.
They're joint top.
They're second on.
The joint top.
We have actually been having this debate all evening.
What a game of football we've just witnessed.
I know.
I thought Villa
Really
were tremendous. I know United spanked Leeds a couple of weeks back 6-2, but I thought that was one of their best performances this season. I thought Martial, I thought Pogba, Rashford, Bruno, I thought they played some good stuff. Bailly defended really well at the back, and it felt like when you were watching that game, the tempo, the speed and the quality, it felt like football is now back.
Leroy, everyone it seemed not too long ago, last year, that everyone was having a go at Manchester United. Their form, maybe slightly blinded by what has happened in Europe. They're joint top with the champions.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, joint top, are they?
No, they're second. By the way, they're second.
Just said joint top. You spent an hour in the green room saying...
Convinced him. They're second.
yeah, all right, yeah.
They're second. Do you know what? Everybody's saying he's proved everybody wrong. He hasn't. There's still a long way to go. And as we've seen, this is a very, very tight league. I mean, if Man United are joint second, then West Ham are joint fifth.
It's about seven clubs joint fifth.
Yeah,
exactly, joint fifth. So, and that just shows how tight the league is. So, but look, the football was exhilarating. They beat Sheffield United and Leeds in great form. And I thought this was their biggest test against Villa. I thought Villa played really well as well, by the way. And that's what made for a great game of football. This was a great game.
Pogba starts
it off. And Wan-Bissaka's, this was his best attacking performance. We all know how well he can defend. And it's nice to see Martial score a proper centre-forward goal.
He's got to get in there. When he scores that goal now, Martial, he's got to know he's got to get in that 18-yard box a lot more.
He has. And Jack Grealish, I mean, he was outstanding, wasn't he, Don, throughout the game.
Ran the show.
Good finish as well to get 1-1. And then the game was in the balance, because Villa really did dominate the start of that.
That's not a penalty.
I don't think that was a penalty.
Not a chance.
Poor defending. His starting position.
No, his starting position's poor, but it's not a penalty.
Both of you agree with that, Leroy?
I think. Look, you had to analyse that so deeply to see that he got a slight clip on his feet.
And for
the referee to see that, I'd be really disappointed as a Villa fan to see that given as a penalty. But as soon as it was given, you knew that Bruno Fernandes was going to stick it away. I mean, look, he's been outstanding in 2020 and he started 2021 in terrific form.
And this was a chance right at the death.
Oh, they came close.
I'll tell you what, it's one of them in real time. I thought that was a penalty. Couldn't quite see it. It's one of them where you need a replay to try and be conclusive. But again, United march on, didn't they? Another 3 points on the board, and they're scaring Liverpool the way they're playing.
Unbeaten in 10 games. And if we just got to talk about Bruno Fernandes, because he's just so important to this Man United side. 30 Premier League games, 33 goal involvements.
Yeah, it's incredible, isn't it? I think 17 goals. So it's like, he's changed the... We always talked about Man United before Bruno Fernandes came there that Pogba didn't have anybody to play with. It's because he's so much better than everybody else. But Bruno Fernandes has gone in there, and all of a sudden everybody's improved around him. His attitude is terrific. It's not just those 33 goal involvements; it's what he's doing on the.
See the name on the list there
well.
underneath him, Cantona.
Wow.
I sent out a tweet a couple of weeks back, chatting to a few Man United fans across the world, and I asked them the question: who's had the bigger impact on your club, Cantona or Bruno Fernandes? And a lot of the romantics went for Cantona, and rightly so, because he was a genius. But I think Bruno's getting very close to him, and you see by the graphic there,
he's very close.
Cantona's won leagues,
He hasn't won anything yet.
No, he has.
Hasn't won anything yet, Don.
No, but what I'm saying is what he's done for his team. This Man United side were going nowhere before Bruno got
absolutely.
brought in.
But I think it's got a long way to go before.
I don't think he's got a long way.
Before
I think that graphic shows you there. Look, he hasn't got a long way. He's ahead of him.
That's it. But look at what Man United won, and when Cantona left, look at the legacy he left behind as well. We're talking about years, not just 11 months.
This guy's been there 6, 7, 8 months.
11 months.
11 months he's been there. He's had this amount of impact.
Yeah, but it's not. You can't
give him 5 years at the football club the way he's going.
So we've got 5 years to wait. Then that's what I'm saying. We've got 5 years to wait. Look, he's had a great initial impact.
I think you're being harsh.
No,
I think he's been sensational.
11 months.
I mean, Don,
he's been sensational.
Don, you said you'd been harsh, but Manchester United, in Leroy's eyes, are second.
Yeah. And Bruno's been sensational.
Well, do you know what? I'll tell you one thing. There is no doubt that the Manchester United boss will be delighted with tonight. Let's hear from him now. Here's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Don't get me wrong, I'm delighted with 3 points and very happy with the performance, but there's always things that we need to improve on, and it's early on in the season, and we shouldn't be too carried away with 3 points, and it's not a cup final yet, but those 2 points extra, they are important.
You said not getting too carried away, and it's early in the season, but you are now level with the league leaders on points. What does that say?
Well, we've improved. We are getting better, and I think the league and the season is going to be so tight anyway. There's going to be different and difficult games. There's going to be strange results. We've just got to keep working and improving as a team. We've done that since Project Restart started. I think we've been a very consistent team.
They have been consistent, but will they continue that consistency? If we look ahead to their next 6 games, there is one date in the diary that all Liverpool and Man United fans have locked in, and that is the 17th of January, where Liverpool are hosting Manchester United. What a game that's going to be. How significant do you think that will be in the title race, Don?
Very. I do. Let's just hope it's not a 0-0. Because this fixture over the years, I know we build it because it's so big, and it's one of the biggest fixtures around the world, certainly in the Premier League. And the managers and the team certainly respect each other. But the way the league's unfolding at the minute, in my humble opinion, I think it's a 3-horse race. I think Man City will come with their games in hand. I think United and Liverpool. And Liverpool have brought the chasing pack in dramatically with their draws against Brighton, against West Brom, Newcastle. And the way they've been playing Man United, they are relentless at the moment. Ollie was saying they were consistent. I don't think they were consistent about a month and a half ago when they were losing goals left, right and centre. And then they found a way of showing character and winning games coming from behind to give them a belief, give them the confidence. And I think you can see, Ollie, what he is, he's a confidence manager. You know, when he's down, he's a little bit down and he's looking at his side. When his team are winning and they're consistent, you can see it in his face. You know, when he's down, he's a little bit down and he's looking at his side. When his team are winning and they're consistent, you can see it in his face. He was upbeat there, he was smiling, he was quite chirpy, he looked very relaxed. And the way they're going at the minute, Man United fans, they must be loving life because they're certainly improving dramatically from where they were 18 months ago.
I just think the one thing that will be different about this game with Liverpool will be Man United's approach to the game. Because in recent seasons, they've gone into this game thinking, and rightly so, that it's going to be very difficult for them to get a win. But at the moment, looking at the way Liverpool are playing, even though they're top of the league, their injuries that they've got, they will feel, and I hope they do, approach it in the way that they've been playing in these previous games. You know, you look at Sheffield United, Leeds and Aston Villa, think, oh yes, it's not Liverpool, but Aston Villa put on a really good performance today, and they were tough games. And I just feel that if United approach it in the way that they've been playing, that they will give Liverpool a real run for their money. And there's no chance it will be a 0-0 because this is the Man United everybody's been screaming and asking for. And they go up against a Liverpool side who are just, even though they're top of the league, by Liverpool standards, they are struggling a little bit at the moment. And so United have to make sure that they approach the game and do not go into their shell against the Liverpool side, who I think at this moment in time might be there for the taking.
We'll continue that Liverpool chat a little bit later on because I've got a theory about where they are and what's going to happen. Anyway, there was another game. It's the new year, but it's same old Premier League. We have 2 games on New Year's Day.
Yeah.
A Don Hutchison derby, Everton, West Ham.